Coming up on this episode of Nintendo Cartridge Society, you're telling me you don't know the difference between a Bon-Bomb and a Boo-Blah? Clues to Dracula's riddle are in Veros Woods, so the Nintendo Cartridge Society is in Veros Woods with you. Welcome to Nintendo Cartridge Society. My name is Patrick Ellers, and I'm joined as I am always joined by my co-host, Mark Mitchell. How's it going, Mark?
It's going great. Happy Yoshi and the Mysterious Book release day to you.
Yes, and a happy Yoshi and the Mysterious Book Day to you, even though I know that you do not observe.
That's right. I abstain, but I'm happy for those that are celebrating. I have a question for you that is unrelated to Yoshi.
Fine.
Unrelated to a Mysterious Book. And here's the thing. This is not something that's been eating me up inside since the last time we recorded, and it's not something like any answer you give to this is absolutely great as long as it's an honest answer. Okay.
I got my car washed last week.
No. I mean, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
But that's not what I'm prepared to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you think that the Kirkland signature sparkling water, the lime flavored one that
yes.
I gave you on Monday when we recorded, was gross?
No.
Okay.
Should I think it was gross?
No, the reason I'm asking is that you only drank like a fourth of it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, you also poured me a glass of water. People may not know this from listening to this show, but I have a little bit of like a compulsive drinker thing. If there's a beverage in front of me, I will usually drink the whole thing. Right?
Yeah, and we're recording for a while, and you know.
Sure. I would say this is even kind of not related to that. Usually if there's a drink in front of me, like it's gone.
Got it.
But yeah, I believe you also gave me a glass of water.
I did.
Right.
Yeah.
And I drank the glass of water.
Yeah, you did.
And that was a long episode. We recorded for like an hour and a half. Plus we made a lot of plans before it too.
I was just trying to figure out, like, do I need to stop buying that? Like, you know, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know what you mean. I don't remember thinking that it was gross.
Okay, great.
But there must have been something that stopped me from guzzling it down.
Maybe you weren't thirsty anymore.
I don't know what that means.
I know. Okay, well, thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
In a way.
No, I don't think I did clear it up. Have you had the
I think they're fine.
I think they're fine.
I like them fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you thought they were gross, then I wouldn't buy them again.
Yeah, I wish I knew if I thought they were gross.
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
Okay, great.
But there's no way to know.
There really isn't. And now it'll consume you too. That's all you'll be able to think about.
Right.
You'll lie awake at night just jonesing for trying one of those to know whether you liked it or not.
Here's the thing though, I can't artificially recreate it. I can't go buy the Kirkland signature myself. I've got to wait until I encounter it at your house.
Exactly.
Because that's a specific scenario.
Yeah, that's true. I'll also have to serve you another glass of water.
Yes.
We'll have to recreate it perfectly.
The entire night, yes. So
next week's
same
news episode
it'll be the same.
Will have to be identical news. Huh. Well, that's the sacrifice everybody will have to make for science, I think.
Yes, but if you want to hear us put out a new episode of something next week, you can join our Patreon, patreon.com/Nintendo Cartridge Society, where if you are supporting us at the 8 or 16-bit levels, you will get access to our once-a-month episode of the miniseries like NCS at the movies.
Yes, where Patrick, myself, and usually a special guest are going to the movies together to watch a movie and then talking about it. And this weekend, we are recording an episode all about Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yes. Very excited to see that, to talk about it.
Star Wars on the big screen after 7 years.
Yeah. And we're feeling whatever we're feeling about that.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting to be in this place right now where all we really have are critical reviews. And that it has not been it's not been injected into the fan culture yet.
Right.
And usually I find that side of the Star Wars experience to be intolerable. So, it's what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
On the eve of a new Star Wars
movie.
But
there's also on the Patreon other mini-series, including NCS Arcade, where Patrick and myself played games we had never beaten before for the most part. NCS Detective Club, NCS Goes Broadway, all of these are available at the 8-bit or 16-bit level, and some of it's available at the 4-bit and even free level.
Yeah.
So no reason not to sign up.
And if you enjoyed our episode last week about Elite Beat Agents, that was one of our NCS Arcade episodes. There are like 14 more of them available on there. I don't know the exact number.
I don't know either.
Do we do 6, 5, and 5?
I genuinely
we don't
have
know.
no
We don't know.
memory. Yeah.
There are at least a dozen more out there for you to listen to over on the Patreon. Also, you should get in our Discord if you're not already there. Just email us, Nintendo Cartridge Society
at gmail.com.
I'll send you an invitation. Then you can hop in there and chat with other people who listen to the show, who play Nintendo games, and want to talk about those two things, and occasionally other stuff. All right, Mark, we've got a new Yoshi game to celebrate. So let's play a couple rounds of Who's That Yoshi Enemy? Now, we've done this format a couple times before, right? And it is usually, what would you say, like, characterizes, like, the category of thing that we like to put in here?
Right. And so what we're
going
to do is we have a list that Patrick has compiled of 246 245. Oh, right, because we removed Babam. 245 enemy types that have appeared in Yoshi games previously.
Yes, and I just want to explain the methodology here. Is that I went to the Mario Wiki, the enemies page for Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story, Yoshi Topsy Turvy, Yoshi Touch and Go, Yoshi's Island DS, Yoshi's New Island, Yoshi's Woolly World, and Yoshi's Crafted World. I put them all into a spreadsheet. I removed the duplicates, and this is the list that we are left with. I did also remove a couple of the the Yoshi games share a lot of enemies with the Mario games. I removed the obvious Mario ones, right? You and I don't need to guess what a Babam is, or a Boo, or I'll just run through the list. Bullet Bill, Chain Chomp, Cheep Cheep, Goomba, Koopa Troopa, Koopa Paratroopa, Lakitu, Monty Mole, Piranha Plant, Pokey, Shy Guy, and Spike. I did keep any variation on Shy Guy or Blank Guy. Those all remain. But there's some of those felt like table stakes and didn't feel like they'd be fun to speculate about.
Yeah, so the exercise that we're going to do today is really an exercise in educating ourselves about something in the Nintendo universe that we're not wholly familiar with.
Yeah, well, and I do feel like that is a little bit the thrust of like the actual gameplay of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, because the whole game is about interacting with the weird little creatures. In Mysterious Book, you can name them whatever you want. They have canon names as well. But just like learning what those creatures are. We've done this in the past with Mortal Kombat characters, with racers from the F-Zero series, and of course with Pokemon, which you and I are notoriously not good at.
I also think we did it for when we did Game & Watch Month for what the Game & Watch games were.
That is true, but I think we did it with every single game.
Yeah, we did.
And the the list of Game & Watch games is far shorter than the 245 entry Yoshi enemy list. So we could do that. But
so the way this is going to work is that we will have a random number generator. We will randomly select an enemy. And then Patrick and I will make our best informed guess as to what this enemy is.
What it is, what we think it is, what we assume it is, what we can like sort of logic our way to.
What it looks like.
Yeah. How you fight it.
And then we will look it up.
What kind of noise it makes.
Yes. And reveal how close or far, but mostly close, I'm sure. I'm sure we're going to nail all of these.
I'm sure we're going to be great. Yeah.
We were to the truth. But should we talk a little bit about our experience with Yoshi, the Yoshi series in general? Because I feel like this is one that, for the most part, has passed me by. I don't really play very many Yoshi games. I hadn't beaten Yoshi's Island until we played it in April of 2020 for like our Super Nintendo month.
Mm-hmm.
I owned,
and we both enjoyed that experience.
yeah, totally. I owned Yoshi Touch and Go, that like DS kind of like infinite runner game before that was really a type
Right.
of game.
Well, and it was all touch controls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. There was no like button inputs. Yeah.
And then I think that is possibly the end of my list.
Well, we also played a little bit and talked about Yoshi's Story with Kelly Nugent.
That's right. That's right.
Many years ago at this
Yeah.
point, probably 9 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So we played a little bit of that game. I think neither you or I really wrapped our head around what Yoshi's Story on the Nintendo 64 like actually offers. It's a strange game. So yeah, I would say that I have a similar experience with Yoshi's Island in that like that wasn't a canon game for me. Then we played it. I think it's good. I don't put it on my like list of like top 5.
I've never had
Super
a
NES
desire to go
games.
back and play it again, and maybe it's just because like those early Mario games were such a big part of my childhood, and that one wasn't. That it's just like I never think about it.
I will also say that the Mario Advance version of that game is not as good as the Super NES version. There's a lot of stuff that they do with the I think it's the Super Effects chip in the Super NES version that like some of those effects are just sort of lost on the GBA. So I've not played Topsy Turvy, Touch and Go, Yoshi's Island DS, or Yoshi's New Island. So like that middle period, that is totally lost to me. I don't have the same aversion that you do to the Good Feel games. At least universally, I don't have that. So I played and enjoyed Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Crafted World. I think Woolly World is a superior game to Crafted World, but Crafted World is fun. I never played the Woolly World on 3DS.
And Poochie.
Yeah, Yoshi and Poochie's Woolly World, I believe is what it's called. But yeah, so I've played a handful more of these games than you. I will say that I don't like think of the enemy types in the Yoshi games as like canonical sort of things. Like if I try to just close my eyes and picture what the enemies look like in Yoshi, I have a tough time doing it.
Right.
Like maybe a little bit easier now that we've been in the run up to and the mysterious book. But like I mostly just picture Shy Guys.
Shy Guys for sure.
I picture those monkeys whose name I can't remember.
Oh, right.
Grinder, possibly.
Maybe it'll come up on this list.
Maybe it'll come up on the list. And those like seagulls that are they look like just a little ball.
Yes, and they're wearing like
wings.
a swimsuit. And they're like walking around, and they usually have kids following them.
No.
Not those things.
It's a flying bird.
Oh yeah, I don't. Okay.
But yeah, so here this is what we're dealing with here. This is what we're working with. So Mark, we have a huge list, and of course we've resolved to do them all. No, not true. We'll do a handful of these. But would you like to do our first random number?
Yes. Okay. Random number between 1 and 245 is lucky number 233.
Wow, going really late. 233. Okay, maybe this is one I should have sorted out. It's an unshelled Koopa.
No, this is perfect. This really eases us into the hot tub of this exercise.
That's a great point. Okay.
So I think that this is a Koopa Troopa without a shell.
Interesting. What makes you say that? Yeah, I mean, I would also guess, because what else would it be? And it is a little bit interesting that would be classified as like a separate enemy type. I assume it's just the normal like seeing the Koopa wearing the white tank top instead of a shell, right?
Right, exactly.
But yeah, I mean that's sort of it. Yeah, and I'm looking it up right now, and yeah, that's all that it is.
Okay, all right. So
easy one.
Yes, we've cleared our throat. That one won't count towards the
towards our final score.
Yeah, that's right. Unless we need it, in which case,
right.
All right.
And we can never tell if we're going to genuinely need it. So now 244. Okay. Between 1 and 244, the next enemy is number 44.
Okay. So this is a caged ghost. All right. Now, it's interesting that it's not a boo.
It is interesting that it's not a boo. Caged ghost.
Because what other types of ghosts would be in the Yoshi series? Or do we think it's a boo? No, I feel like it'd be called...
It would be called, like, Caged Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Boo in a Box or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it is interesting that, like, Ghost is just...
Could this be from, like,
out there.
A Woolly World or Crafted World, and so it's more just, like, like a classic sheet with eyes cut out? That's like in a cage?
It could well be. Well, I think a lot about those, and I don't remember what the enemy is called, but they're in the Mario games. They're not actually, I don't think they're ghosts, but they've got like boxing gloves, and they just sort of like swing them at you.
Oh, yeah.
They're in like the new Mario games. They're in Mario Run.
Uh-huh.
But they always appear in ghosty areas.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of picturing that. But in a cage. But why is caged ghost that's like the type of enemy it is? So like, does it move around inside its cage?
Right. In what way is it an enemy?
Great point.
Because if it's caged, unless you're in the cage with it.
Sure, like Rorschach style. You're stuck in there with him.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, are you in the cage? Or is like caged ghost, is that more of like, is this a Jacob Marley situation? And the cage is a little bit more metaphorical.
Oh,
He's
sure.
dragging the chains with him.
Yes.
That's my guess, is that this is going to be some sort of classic sheet ghost.
Okay.
But with chains on.
Yeah, not in like a box with metal bars on it.
Yeah, that is going to be my official guess.
Okay.
And that it will have like a chain with like a ball on the end of it, and you have to defeat it by manipulating the ball somehow.
Okay. Well, here's an interesting twist on all of this.
Okay.
Is because a caged ghost does not appear to be caged in any way. It appears to be just like...
Okay, interesting.
A scary ghost thing, kind of like a Boo face, but with vampire
teeth.
Vampire teeth.
Well, and like way more transparent, and I think way bigger. Mark, I believe these are the ghost enemies that are like inside an object that you like smash open.
Okay, so they are gelatinous ghosts commonly found in damp environments that grow from drainage grates in the floor. There are two different types of cage ghosts, interesting. The ones that are squeezed into sewer tunnels and the large round mounds that they completely block a Yoshi's path to the goal or other bonuses, and simply touching one causes the Yoshi to drop baby Mario off of his back. So they do kind of like...
They sound like they're more obstacles than they are enemies,
but
right?
In what way are they caged?
I mean, I think, again, we're just being, like, metaphorical, that they're stuck in a thing, like a pipe, right? Or it's blocking your path.
Yeah, or like a sewer grate or something.
This is, we're being foiled by some figurative language here.
But it is one where, like, they do like you said, they look very similar to Boo's, but they're much larger and they're more transparent. And they're not, like, Boo-shaped.
Yes.
They're just, like, big.
Well, and they're gelatinous.
Seemingly, but
you think that's editorializing?
I feel like yes, because I would not say they're gelatinous, because gelatinous is like we're talking Gooigi here.
We're definitely talking Gooigi if we're talking gelatinous.
These are too ethereal for that.
But they do sort of like fill the shape and size of the space that they're in.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
that is true.
There appears to be something at least moderately fluid about them.
Okay, I will say that the Japanese meaning the Japanese translation and the German translations, I think, are more helpful. So in Japanese, they're called pipe ghost.
Much better, yes.
And then in German, one of the translation is wobbly ghost.
Wobbly ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Applied to the mound-like. So maybe that's what... Okay, here, I haven't seen it in action, so maybe the mound ghost is... It kind of looks like a dot, like the candy dot. And, but it like a gumdrop, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe that one is gelatinous in the game. Because I've not seen it in action. This one's really throwing me.
I mean, it does... I would believe that if you... you run into it, you drop Baby Mario, but I bet that it gives a little wobble.
Right. And maybe that's how it's blocking the exit or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe it's more of a Slimer situation.
Yeah, more of a Slimer situation, but even like fewer. Like Slimer has pretty defined arms,
Yes.
right?
This has none of that.
This has none of that.
Yeah.
It is really just a blob. Okay, I would say that we totally messed that one up.
Yeah,
we didn't get it anywhere near right.
No.
I did look on our list, and we do not have Pipe Ghost as a separate entry, so that's good. We will know that the Caged Ghost is also AKA Pipe Ghost.
Yes. Okay. Next, between 1 and 243. Here we go. Go ahead.
Why don't I run the random number generator just because your computer is better suited to actually look up the characters?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Just as I'm running the actual. The number is 95. 95.
Glide Guy.
Okay. I feel like we can get Glide Guy. Actually, there are two paths here.
Well, I definitely think it's Shy Guy related,
It's a Shy
right?
Guy variant. It has to be. But do you think he is like hang gliding, or do you think he is like ice skating?
Right. I think given I guess it depends on what game the Glide Guy comes from, but I think more likely to be hang gliding.
Yeah, especially if he like originates from like a crafted world, that it's like his hang glider is just like folded paper.
Right. And because like from an earlier game, well, I just remember thinking it was such a novelty to see the Koopa Troopas on roller skates in Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Yeah.
And if that was something that they had done previously with like
in a Yoshi game, then you'd have to examine your priors.
Right, exactly. Although in the new Super Mario Brothers series, in ice levels, I guess they wouldn't be on ice skates. Anyways.
I see what you're circling around here. Yeah.
But I do think it's hang gliders.
That's also going to be my guess as well. Like it just glide. You can glide over ice. You can, but I think almost certainly they're gliding through the air.
Classic red, or do we think some other color for the glide guys?
Yeah, I'm going to say classic red.
Okay.
That seems like a nice, a bright color in the sky.
We're close.
Okay.
But not as whimsical.
Oh.
A Glide Guy has like a parasol.
Oh, we should have gotten more whimsy. Yes.
And this is apparently this is from Yoshi's Island DS. But yeah, it's a Shy Guy with a parasol attached to his head. Comes in different color variants. And I really like this. I care for this Glide Guy a lot.
Okay, so I think we got that like half right.
Yes, half right.
Should we be enumerating our success here?
So unshelled Koopa
doesn't count.
Okay,
NA, right?
Uh-huh.
Caged Ghost, total failure. Total failure.
Okay, yeah. Total failure. Are we giving ourselves like stars or points or anything, or we're just?
I kind of like the description.
Okay. And Glide Guy,
partial credit. Yeah. And I think we should take the lesson going forward that we should not be quite so literal.
Yeah, we should think whimsy.
We should apply more whimsy.
Yeah.
Do you think the Glide Guys are inspired by Mary Poppins?
Do I think their designs are, or do I think like they are in their personal lives?
Do you think they model their lives after Mary Poppins?
Yes, I do think that's true.
I mean, if the next game includes a Shy Guy who has like a bag that stuff keeps coming out
That's such a good idea for an enemy type, though.
Right?
Kind of like Chef Kawasaki and Yoshi, but different.
Right. Really, I think all these games should just include a Mary Poppins.
Yeah. A Mary Poppins-like character. Or you just mean a Mary
I'm not
Poppins.
Picky. Let's put... Mary Poppins should be in more things.
Yes.
Right? Because to date, 2 movies, one of which is awful?
And, are there Mary Poppins video games? What would that be? An exercise for a different time.
Yes, I agree. All right. So now between 1 and 242.
Yep.
We are going to be talking about enemy number 48.
Okay, that is the Champa Gobbler.
Champa Gobbler.
Now, again, we have to ask ourselves, is this related to the
classic Chain Chomp enemy, but different in some way. Like, and confusing because like Chomp and gobble, pretty similar verbs, right?
Right.
They both mean like to eat kind of sloppily, right?
Mhm.
But you know what gobble makes me think of?
A turkey.
A turkey.
Yeah.
So is this like a chain chomp turkey? It doesn't feel right. Chomp gobbler.
Well, the fact that the chomp
Also,
comes
sorry,
first.
I'm sorry. We have to stop.
Oh, okay.
It's chomp gobbler. There's an A between chomp and gobbler.
Oh, that's huge.
Chomp gobbler.
Also, the fact that chomp comes first rather than second makes me think maybe it's not related to chain chomps at all.
Yeah. Yeah, great point. Chomp gobbler.
Chomp gobbler. Okay, well, maybe
This is confusing.
this one's hard.
Chomp gobbler. Is it possible that like it's a play on words and we're just not getting what the play is yet?
Right.
Chomp gobbler.
Is it possible that it's an enemy? You know, like I don't know the name of this enemy. It's probably something fun like Big Ed or something. But you know the fish, the large fish.
Oh yeah.
In Super Mario Brothers 3 that jumps out of the water, but when it's in the water in some levels, doesn't it have like a smaller fish that comes out of its mouth?
It does have like a little like a parasite fish that
So
comes
could
out.
that be something here where it's like a
Oh.
chompa or a chomp and then like a gobbler that is like that little parasitic fish thing
Yeah,
that goes in and out?
I like this, that it would be some sort of parasitic organism that lives on a chain chomp. Cleans its teeth.
Yeah, like a chain chomp
Like a mini
that has like a little like thing inside of it, and that is
The
when you
Chompa
put
Gobbler.
together the
Yeah.
Chompa Gobbler.
Yeah, and it could be like a bird.
Could be a turkey.
It could be a turkey.
Yeah.
I think probably
It feels unlikely to be a turkey.
it does feel unlikely to be a turkey. Again, much like Mary Poppins, you don't see turkeys in a lot of video games.
No. They're not a beloved bird, I would say.
No, I agree.
Okay, so we're going with a chain chomp
Uh-huh.
that when it opens its mouth,
There's some sort of little
there's
parasitic
some sort of or
organism.
like, you know, maybe like a
It could be a tiny
xenomorph or
chain.
so.
Oh, you think
Oh.
it's part of the chain chomp?
I think it could be,
Okay.
but it doesn't have to be.
I think they just have a symbiotic relationship.
Okay.
I think they're separate creatures.
Yeah.
You know, like the bird that lives inside the hippopotamus's mouth, you know? Or
Well-
it doesn't live there, but it like hangs out there. And the hippo just like opens its jaws and the bird comes in, like picks away at its teeth.
Okay, sure. I mean, that also happens with whales, right? Now we're just reciting zoo book facts.
That's right.
So-
which may or may not be true.
which may or may
we
not.
think they're true.
Yeah, and it may not help us either. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a chain chomp. We think a regular looking chain chomp, maybe larger.
Maybe larger. Yeah.
And then when it opens its mouth, instead of chomping, a gobbler comes out.
Right. Do you think it's possible that that it's that same scenario but with a piranha plant?
Oh, that's interesting.
But chomp is such specific language.
Yeah.
But chompa.
I'm fine either way. What do we want to
Let's commit to it being like a chain chomp.
Well, what if it's a piranha plant that comes out of the chain chomp? That's the gobbler part.
Yeah, I mean, I like that.
Okay.
Let's assume that.
Let's assume that is true.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's find out what a chompa gobbler truly is. Huh. So
Are we way off?
we are, in fact, way off. You know, now that I see it, I feel like I might have seen these things before, but it looks like they're in Yoshi's Crafted World. It's a paper lantern ghost that appears in Yoshi's Crafted World.
Oh. Sure.
And
Okay.
so in the screenshots, it's like purple.
Mm-hmm. It's a ghost.
It's
so
a ghost.
It's Boo-like, but as you say, purple and very mouth forward.
Well, because it's like in the shape of a paper lantern.
yes.
And then that is like on a hinge
Right.
that opens its mouth and it's like illuminated from inside. So yeah, we were way off.
I would say total failure on this one
Yeah.
as well. We do not know our Yoshi enemies.
No. And our like appeal to reason has not helped us at all.
No, that's true. Maybe what we're learning already is we should expect more ghosts.
We should, yeah, clearly.
Okay. Okay, so here are the lessons so far.
Yeah.
1, expect more ghosts.
Yep.
2, Expect more whimsy of Shy Guys.
Uh-huh.
And 3, don't trust caged.
Yes.
Caged doesn't mean what you think it means. Okay.
No. Those are good lessons. All right, so 241.
The enemy that we were talking about is going to be number 222. It is the Teku Cantera.
Tetu Cantera.
Tetu Cantera.
Oh boy.
Okay. Tetu Cantera sounds to me like it is like Japanese language that I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Or is like alluding to a thing that I don't get what it is.
Right.
So I'm going to guess that this is like a little Japanese warrior, kind of like a ninja or something.
Okay, yeah.
Someone like a little dude that's using weapons.
Great.
Tetu Cantera. Although the Cantera, Kantera, that makes me think of like canto, like singing, like a song. So I suppose it could be some. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I'm throwing out a lot of.
No, I like the idea. Let's go with it being like a warrior of some type. Maybe it's the Cantera part. Well, I was gonna say katana, but that's not actually what I'm imagining in my head. I'm imagining like a big stick. It has a big stick.
Okay, all right.
So maybe it is a statue that has come to life.
Sure.
And it's like a warrior statue that's come to life, and it has a big stick.
Yeah, I like that. I like the angle of a like a samurai statue that's come to life.
Sure, yeah,
or something along those lines.
Uh-huh.
I think that feels like it could be a Yoshi enemy type.
Okay, brace yourself.
How we doing?
Will it surprise you to learn that this is, in fact, a ghost?
Dang it.
They are
What's going on in the Yoshi games? Why are there so many ghosts?
Okay. Well, they are metallic variants of...
Okay.
Well, now we're going to learn something here.
Okay, thank you.
They are metallic variants of Mega Cantera. So if that comes up later,
right,
we'll know that they are that they're not metal. So, okay. Here's what the Mario Wiki says, is that the title of this article is official, but it comes from a Japanese source. So seemingly, it's so this what it says. It's from Tetsu, which means iron, and something else. Oh boy, yeah, it's too much for my small brain, but it's important to know that it's this little like metal ghost. Almost like a traditional, jack-o'-lantern looking face.
Yeah, he looks very much like the old McDonald's trick-or-treat buckets.
Yeah.
But metal.
And like almost turned upside down.
Yeah. Totally.
Wow. Okay, so we should have taken our lessons to heart.
We should have. We should have
guessed that it would have been a ghost.
Right. So next time we really don't know, assume it's a ghost.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. We gotta turn this around, Mark. We're not doing great.
No, we are 1 partial credit and 3 total failures.
Okay, but the next one is enemy number 115, which is, of course,
a jellyfish from Yoshi's story.
Now, are we being tricked here? Because I'm picturing a jellyfish.
Okay, Yoshi's story is the
Nintendo 64
one.
Yeah.
So would there be anything unique about this jellyfish, or could it be just a straight up jellyfish?
Well, so there are jellyfish in Super Mario Brothers 3, right? They're like those little stationary guys that are in the water levels that are like they kind of they're like
totally
electric and like kind of glowing.
Yeah, and I suppose I guess those are squid in the original Super Mario Brothers.
The bloopers?
Yeah, bloopers.
Yeah. I'm just gonna guess that what we're dealing with here is just a jellyfish.
Yeah, I mean it pretty much is. It's just a jellyfish with some googly eyes.
I think we nailed this.
I think we nailed it too.
I think it can be assumed that when we're talking about Yoshi enemies, googly eyes is assumed.
Right.
Right? If we don't say it, it doesn't mean that we didn't mean it.
All right, so we are proudly putting one nailed it up on the board. Thanks to jellyfish.
Thank you, jellyfish. We know exactly what you are. All right, next we are going to be talking about enemy number 48.
Clam. Yes. Seafood
Yes,
doing us good.
now we're on a roll.
I think. Well,
It's a clam with googly eyes.
It's a clam with googly eyes. This is also from Yoshi's story, so
Yes.
I'm feeling pretty
pretty good about this.
one. And it is, in fact, well, okay, I wouldn't say we nailed it.
Okay.
Because I could not have guessed the color scheme, which is like yellow and pink.
That almost, to me, looks like a Banjo-Kazooie
It 100%
enemy.
looks like it comes out of a rare game. Yeah, for sure.
Interestingly, the rare game that immediately comes to mind for me that has clam enemies in it is the Donkey Kong Country games.
Right.
And they don't have googly eyes, right? They're just like regular looking clams.
Do they not? I feel like they're angry. Are they not angry? Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, we got to find out. I don't think they have an expression. I think they're more hazard than they are character.
Yeah, maybe I've just looked at the one from Yoshi's story, and that's
probably it. You've just seen the one from Yoshi's story.
Coloring my interpretation of it. Okay, let's see. No, I think
You think they have faces?
I think when they open up.
Oh, when they open,
they're
up,
angry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the eyes. So just to clarify, the eyes on the clam in Yoshi's story are like on top of the.
Yeah, that's right.
Not inside its mouth.
No, and it has kind of like a vacant expression. But yeah, it has like pink and yellow concentric like squiggles going around.
Yeah.
And so for that, I would say we have to give ourselves a partial credit.
I'll agree. Partial credit on that one. All right. Our next enemy is going to be rolling some low numbers here out of 238. We are going to number 28, which is, of course,
a Boobla.
A Boobla, part of our introductory thing. Mark, I'm going to say this is some kind of ghost.
This is some kind of boo.
Mm-hmm.
But what is the blah part?
Do you think it's like a depressed ghost?
Ennui.
He's
absolutely.
He's a boo that's like he
doesn't almost can't be bothered.
He doesn't know why. He's feeling a little gloomy.
Right. Oh, totally. Yeah.
But he is.
Well, just the meaningless of like waiting around for Yoshi to show up. He doesn't want to chase you when you turn around. You know, he doesn't want that. He wishes you were looking at him all the time.
Because then he could just justifiably keep his eyes covered.
Yeah.
And his big floppy tongue stuck in his mouth.
So is there something that visually identifies this Boobla?
What is
from a different boo?
Right. So what and boos are mostly heads, right? So what kind of hat would most communicate ennui? I think it's a beret.
I was gonna say it.
I think this is a boo wearing a beret.
It's a Boobla with a beret.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's that has to be right. Let's look it up. Oh, interesting. So it is kind of a ghost.
Uh-huh.
And it's
it's not a boo.
But it's not a boo. It's another one of these like mostly. It seems like it comes from the ground, maybe, and is more like teeth than a boo.
Yes.
I don't even really know how to describe this correctly.
So these characters are also in Link's Awakening. Right?
Okay.
I mean, that's why we're seeing them here.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Boobla.
Okay, so this is how they're described.
Okay.
They're described as these ghosts are on the ceiling or floor and sometimes startle people by stretching out their bodies. Since they are already dead, they cannot be defeated.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Boobla.
Okay. So we got this one again, I think totally wrong.
I mean, we knew that it was a ghost, but we thought for sure that it would be
more boo adjacent.
Boo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel a little misled on
no,
that
this
one.
is, I mean, egg on our face, but a little bit of egg on the localizer's face.
Yeah. No, I agree with that 100%. All right. The next enemy that we're... Okay. I'm going to just roll again because it landed on 28 again.
Okay.
Like, what's happening here? Okay. 89.
All right. A gator. Gator.
Okay. A gator. I think... Okay. Is it trying to mislead us again?
Surely it can't be a ghost.
But it is probably just an alligator of some kind, right?
Okay, but like imagine an alligator in the Yoshi universe. Like what would make it distinct?
Well, so I'm imagining it being very large, right? Like a boss type character, or possibly a like a stage hazard, like a persistent stage hazard, that sort of thing.
What if it's more head than anything? Like what if it's
Yeah.
more the gator, like an alligator's like head and the long like muzzle, but then maybe like again I'm just thinking of an enemy from Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, good point.
I'm just thinking of those
The
little
crab
crab
traps,
things.
yeah.
Yep.
It's a great point. I think I just think it's gonna be big.
Okay.
I just think it's gonna be a big guy.
Okay.
But basically just an alligator.
Just an alligator, but
Yeah.
a big alligator.
Yes.
All right, I'm looking it up. So gators are obstacles in Yoshi's crafted world, and I'm gonna be honest. I think I was pretty close. They're kind of just a big alligator head.
They are just a big alligator head, but they are big.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So, but between the two of us, I think we got it right. But you're right that it's like a paper craft alligator that's like in the background
Uh-huh.
and like chomps down on the Yoshi.
Okay.
So I think between the two of us, I think we got it.
Yeah. This
I
is
don't
a
think
this
we
is a
nailed
got it.
it.
We didn't
It's-
nail it,
Right.
but it's not partial credit. I do think we got it.
I think I believe that you are correct in that assessment.
Thank goodness it wasn't a ghost.
Yeah, I mean that would have been pretty upsetting. All right, so now I navigated away from the RNG. Between 1 and 230 something.
Yeah, 236.
123.
123 is the Loch Nester.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now, obviously, this would make us think that it's like a Loch Ness monster of some kind.
Uh-huh.
But the Nester part, I don't even know if we can talk about this.
Well, it's spelled differently, isn't it? This is a different spelling, Nestor.
Nester.
The enemy is Nestor.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So we also can't assume that this is like one who makes a nest in a loch, right?
Right. I mean, I think we're on the right path with it being Loch Ness monster adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your classic like plesiosaur, long neck,
Uh-huh.
4 fins.
Yep.
Maybe even that same like purple color as the creature in Mario 64. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Down in what is the name of that level? There's a level that has where it's a Hazy Maze Cave is the name of the level.
Okay.
And like one of the stars is like you go down into the depths of like this. It's like a mine basically.
I don't remember this at all.
And there's like a big like underwater lake, and there is like a Loch Ness monster swimming around in there.
Oh no, I genuinely have no memory of that.
Wow.
In my head, and again, this is just relating it, I guess, to another Mario enemy. But like the fire, almost like dinosaur things that come out of the lava.
Yeah, sure.
And or maybe it's like a Plessy type thing.
Yeah, I mean Plessy is basically in line with what we've been. Although Plessy just has like arms and legs, right?
Right. And I'm imagining that this can't get out of whatever liquid it's in.
That's what I'm guessing as
Yeah.
well. But you think it's possible that like it's not in water?
I think it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, that it's possibly like a lava.
Well, but that's again just thinking of the
Right,
Mario
going off.
enemy. So
What do you make of the Nester part?
whimsy?
Maybe he's a little bit of a dork.
Oh, uh-huh. Has glasses.
Definitely has glasses.
I mean, of course, when he takes off the glasses, everybody knows that he's
Well, and he
beautiful.
lets his hair down, of
yeah,
course. Yes.
Yeah, but yes.
But in his current state,
yeah,
perceived to be a little bit of a
nerd.
nerdlinger. Yeah.
Yeah. Should I look it up?
Look it up. Yes.
Okay.
Although I do wonder.
Oh, we are so off.
Really?
We are so off. It's a porcupine fish.
Porcupine fish.
Yeah. It's like orange and red, like a orange to red gradient. like ombre type thing going.
No, I don't like this at all.
With giant red lips, and then it's like spiky. I don't know about this.
Again, now I feel like we've been misled. I feel like the game is against us here.
This is really
I'm logging this
frustrating.
as a total failure.
Yes.
But I am mad.
We're all sharing in the failure here.
That's right. Did I tell you about the time that when I was in high school and my mother was leaving for work and my car, as it always was parked in the driveway, and when she was backing out, she hit my car, and then she came back in and said, "All right, we're all going to take responsibility for this."
That's good.
Pretty good move, Mom. All right, total failure.
Total failure. Embarrassing.
Loch Nester is a porcupine fish.
I don't get it.
This sucks. All right, next we're going to do enemy 144.
That is our good friend, the Nipper plant.
Okay, we can figure this out.
Now, I'm just going to say, like...
It's a plant.
If this helps us or doesn't help us, but surrounding 144 and Nipper plant, there are 1, 2, 3 other Nipper variants.
Yes, there's a Nipper dandelion, a Nipper spore, and a Nipper spore patch. So yeah, I mean, this just has to be like the adult version, like the fully grown version of this thing, right? Whatever it is.
Yeah, probably.
So Nipper, how is this different from a piranha plant, I guess is what we got to get to. Because like nip to me implies that it's going to take a little bite out of you.
Right.
And it's a plant. So in which way is it not a piranha plant?
I mean, we're almost like, in some ways, burdened by the knowledge of some Mario enemies.
Yes.
Because, I mean, this could be a ghost.
I mean, just in life.
Yeah, that's true. But this could just be a ghost.
Yeah?
I know it's not, though. I truly believe that a Nipper plant is not a ghost. I think that a Nipper plant... let's go outside of piranha plant.
Okay.
And think what else it could be. Could it be a flower? Could it that is, has a dangerous side to it?
Sure.
So maybe it's like more
wears a leather jacket.
It's like daisy. It's like it more looks like a daisy.
Uh-huh.
But then when you get close, it gets like mad at you. It's like an Alice in Wonderland riff or something.
I do like that. Although I know that there is a Yoshi enemy called Crazy Daisy.
Okay.
And that is maybe a little bit more in line with that.
Yeah.
And it's spelled like Crayzee, and then Daisy spelled the same way. It's cute. What if it's a little bit more like the like a Bellsprout in Pokemon, where like it's one of those it is still a carnivorous plant.
Yeah.
But like you got to like get into the part of it like and fall into it that way instead of like it closing on you.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Great.
So a little bit more of like a bell. I don't know. Bell. I can only compare it to a Pokemon because I don't know the name of the real plant.
Yeah, or like a tulip or like a lily flower or something like
that just has a little bit more of a cup to it.
Yeah. Okay.
We're both making shapes with our
Nipper
hands.
plant. Oh, actually, I think that these are enemies from Super Mario Brothers 3. It's like from World 7. Those little they're
like the little white chompy guys
that almost look like Pac-Man.
Yeah, and they're always like facing the sky, and they just kind of chomp.
And you can't step on them, or it kills you.
You cannot. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So what do you think? I think this is a partial credit. At best.
But I feel good about giving us partial credit.
Okay, good. Man, I was hoping that we would like really turn this around, and I don't think that we have.
No.
All right. Out of 234, the next enemy that we're talking about is enemy number 11.
Our good friend, the Beach Burt.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So Burt is that like just kind of bulbous thing with a big red nose, right? I think that's Burt.
Okay.
So I think a beach Burt is that in like a swimsuit.
Okay.
Maybe wearing sunglasses.
Is this the flying one you were talking about earlier?
No, it is not.
Okay.
But there is also a bird that is also basically like a sphere. But I think this is just not. I'm picturing like a sort of like tan beige sphere with like solid black eyes and a big red nose.
Oh, I don't think I know what this is, but it's a bird.
Bert. It's a Bert, not a bird.
What is a bird? I mean, other than another
I think
Mary
that
Poppins reference.
Well, then,
But you think that big?
I think Bert is that type of that ball creature.
Okay, got it.
And a beach Bert.
Oh, because it's like a bird, like ball, like beach ball.
Yes.
Beach bird.
Yes.
Okay. I still don't
Maybe
entirely know what we're
maybe it is a
describing.
Mary Poppins. Maybe it is a Mary Poppins reference. I think it's wearing.
In what way?
Because of Bert. I think so. I think it's wearing like trunks.
Yes.
Like white and blue striped trunks.
You have absolutely 100% nailed this.
Yes. Bam. That's Bert. Yeah.
It's like it's yellow. It has arms and like a beak and eyes. And it's wearing swim trunks, like you said. It's like half its body. It's like egg shaped. It has big red feet. Way to go. You nailed it.
Thank you. We're counting that one as a nailed it. All right. Shall we do a couple more here, Mark? Yes,
yeah.
Of course we should. Next is 185.
All right.
185, of course.
Slime.
Okay, now that's interesting. Because, of course, my mind immediately goes to the iconic Yuji Horii designed slime.
From Dragon Quest. We already had, like, caged ghosts, which kind of...
That feels very similar.
But could this just be in the same way that, like, a jellyfish or the clam were just, like, a thing with googly eyes on it? Could this be... I'm imagining, like, a Jell-O salad, like a molded Jell-O classic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that sort of thing.
Yeah, sure. Like it's a slime mold.
Or is it just, like, literally, like, slime that
on
is
the ground?
On the ground?
Yeah, it's kind of slug-like.
But then I feel like we're kind of describing, like, a booblaw, right? That would be, like, on the ground and then reach up its arms or whatever to grab you.
Yeah, that's true. That's
true.
So
what could slime be?
I mean, I think there are slimes in Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, a game that I've recently played. They're like regular enemies. So I wonder if it's just, and they are very much like the Akira Toriyama slimes from Dragon Quest.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't the only other thing I'll throw out there is, like, could they be slugs or like snails of some kind?
Right, or could it be like a nickname? Right?
Sure.
Like, and for a creature that is slimy, but we're just calling them slime.
Sure.
Anakin calls Sebulba, he calls him Slimo. So like that's got to be Huttese for slime,
right? Or maybe this is just like a really cool greaser character from like the 1950s.
Yeah,
and he's in like a drag racing gang, and they all have fun nicknames for each other.
And his is
slime.
So I'm going to say it's probably that. It's probably like a character from American Graffiti, who's like a little bit of a bad boy, hair greased back, comb, rolled into his white shirt sleeve.
Yep.
Stays out late, driving, picking up girls.
Parents don't understand him.
They certainly do not.
All right. We're locking that in.
We're locking that in
as our answer for slime. And it is, in fact, almost like a Jell-O mold type thing. I mean, it's really just just a slime.
We should have listened to your first instinct. Because it really is just like a slime mold.
Just a slime.
It's just a blob.
I mean, it's like white, which is interesting, I guess. White slime.
This is another thing I think that we're discovering here, that in addition to there being too many ghosts in the Yoshi enemy list here, there are kind of a lot of just like whatever, like kind of formless, featureless creatures here.
Yeah, like this isn't that different from
Cage Ghost.
From Cage Ghost. Is it because they need things to move slowly? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
What does the slime do? Let's see. It's a gooey creature, again editorializing, that first appears in Yoshi's Island. they are disguised as rectangular. Here we go. They're disguised as rectangular platforms until a Yoshi touches them, which makes them morph into their true form. Okay. I don't dislike that.
Well,
that.
so that then kind of picks up on one of like my first pitches on it, which is that like it's like a hazard to avoid, right? Or else it becomes its own form. But we did not get it.
No, we didn't get it.
We kind of danced around it.
Yeah, so I think that's what this is. Danced around it.
Not a total failure.
No.
But like not right. And especially when we entered our final guess that we did in fact lock in.
Yeah.
That was very wrong.
That was an embarrassment.
The next enemy is number 81.
81 is the Frame Chomp.
Frame Chomp.
Okay, so maybe this is a painting or some sort of like portrait
of a chain chomp.
That's interesting. That when you walk by,
it comes to life. And I know we already pitched like an enemy, but it's a dork. But what if the frame refers to a chain chomp's glasses?
So it is a picture, but it also has glasses.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just do both. Cover our bases here.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a variation on chain chomp. It has to be. It
has to be. And I think it is going to be a portrait, like framed ghost. It's going to be like a painting or something.
Yes.
Then you walk by it and it transforms.
If this thing is a ghost, so help me God.
No, it's not a ghost.
Okay.
It is a chain chomp variant, but the frame does not.
Dang it.
Reference a picture.
Yeah.
It's like it's like
a skeletal
it's like a superstructure that you would
it's from Woolly World, right? So imagine that you were going to make a chain chomp out of yarn, but you would need some sort of like skeletal ball thing around which to tether all the yarn. So it's the frame version of that. That's the framed out chain chomp.
Yep.
I think just partial credit on this one. We knew it was a chain chomp.
Yeah, that's right. We'll focus on the positive. Partial credit.
Yeah. I think at this point we got to focus on the positive because we're just not getting very many of these.
Doing very well.
All right. Our next enemy is number 186.
Okay, that takes us to the Slugger. And again, I will note that and maybe this will throw us off.
Yeah.
That there is a slug, a slugger, and a sluggy.
Right, but slugger has an obvious connotation of a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Slugger.
And we already have like those I'm forgetting the official name for them, but like the football player characters in Mario.
The Charge and Chuck.
Yeah, the Charge and Chuck.
Yeah.
So could this be like the Bat and Billy? Although I guess that's what it'd be called, and it wouldn't be called Slugger.
So in the animated series Paranoia Agent, you've seen Paranoia Agent, right? There's like a sort of running theme of the little slugger. Who is just like committing acts of atrocious violence with a baseball bat.
Yep.
As sort of like a not quite a ghost story, but like there's something mysterious and almost like Oni-esque about this figure. What if it's that?
Interesting.
What if the slugger here is a reference to the
Little
Satoshi Kon Paranoia Agent?
Okay, I like that. I do think there's a chance.
Okay.
A small one, maybe, but a chance that it's just a slug with googly eyes on it.
What if the slug plays baseball?
And is terrorizing. Committing atrocious acts of violence.
I think that's where I choose to land here.
That it is a slug that plays baseball.
Yes.
That is committing
a violent baseball slug.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. You will never believe this. No, you genuinely will not believe it.
What is it?
Because this is a slugger. It's like a Shy Guy baseball bat person.
I would say it's pretty close to being Little Slugger, but a Shy Guy.
Yeah.
I want to say nailed it,
but I messed it up.
You messed it up a little bit.
I think it's a got it. I think it's a got it.
That's a comfortable got it. All right.
Even though I was totally wrong, I still feel really good about that. I'm like beaming. Then we got so close.
I know. Should we go out on a high note and just stop there?
We got to do
We got to do like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next enemy is number 219. Nice and high.
Okay, 219 is the vampire Heyo.
Hey ho.
Hey ho. There's a unicycle hey ho.
So there are actually quite a few hey hos.
Oh, okay.
So this is where I'm going to assume, there are these like little guys that almost seem like Shy Guys but with bodies. Do you know, like they're like a little bit taller and like their face is just kind of like solid white.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to guess that's what a hey
those
ho
are
is.
hey hos. Okay.
And that a vampire hey ho is just a hey ho.
But maybe they have fangs.
Yeah.
So you know that they're like vampires.
I'm gonna
that's
imagine
like the visual indicator.
Classic vampire. I think it's gonna be wearing like a tuxedo. And
that
like
would be
cape.
amazing. I hope that's true. Okay. Okay. It I would say partial credit. It looks like it's a more of like a Shy Guy type thing. Like not the like it's wearing the Shy Guy mask.
Yeah. No, like that definitely looks like a Shy Guy to me.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
They are Shy Guys dressed in black suits and red capes. They appear exclusively in a Haunted Maker mansion, specifically in the outdoor portion of the level. They swoop towards Yoshi, hurting him if he makes contact. Despite this, they act as regular Shy Guys upon landing and can be defeated through any method. I feel like...
Okay, here we go. Mark,
okay.
Here we go. There is no difference between Shy Guy and Hey Ho. They are the exact same character in the Mario franchise. Shy Guy is the English name, while Hey Ho, often written as, whatever, is the official Japanese name. So some of these Japanese game names, evidently...
So
I feel like as far as the wiki is concerned.
I feel like we're being foiled a little bit by the Super Mario wiki.
Yeah. This one's not our fault.
I mean, we are learning a lot. We now know that they're called Hey Ho in Japan.
Yeah.
So I can't be like furious.
No, in fact, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though we've gotten this one wrong. No, I mean, we sort of got it wrong.
I would say partial credit.
Yeah, we know that it's a type of creature dressed up like a vampire.
Yeah.
I do like that he's like purple.
I do like that too. I'm a little disappointed that once he lands on the ground, it's just a regular Shy Guy.
Really?
Because then you're talking, that should be a glide guy. If he's just going to glide down there.
Yeah.
Where's the vampire part? I ask you. I know.
Is he sucking blood? Is he repelled by garlic?
Seemingly no.
Can he come into your home without being invited?
If you throw salt at him or rice, if you throw rice at it, does it have to count all of the grains before it can do anything else?
Exactly. Can it sometimes turn into a cloud of mist?
Right.
Yes.
But I just want to reemphasize this, that I do think it's important that we remember it's okay for us to not be right, because this is an educational exercise for us.
Yes.
And as long as we're learning a lot, that's what's important.
And I think we're learning a lot.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Next is, oh my gosh, number 223.
223 is the wild Patui piranha. That's how I'm choosing to pronounce that.
Yes. I mean, I like this. Wild Patui piranha. Do you believe this to be a piranha plant or a fish?
I think it's a piranha plant that is shooting like watermelon seeds out of its mouth.
That is my guess as well. What do you think? There's something that makes it wild versus the is there like a domesticated Patui piranha?
Right. Yeah, maybe it's appearing in the jungle or something.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So I guess it's just spitting. Maybe it's just spitting. Doesn't have to be like a seed. It could just be spitting.
Yeah, but I would guess it's spitting seeds. Like that's pretty Yoshi standard. So let's go with that.
Okay, looking it up.
Mm-hmm.
A wild. Okay, it is a piranha plant.
Very good.
It is green.
Oh, all right.
They're usually depicted with tongues as the same color as their head.
Interesting.
So it seems to be like the. Okay, wild Patui piranha spit 3 consecutive yellow needle noses in the direction of a Yoshi, then rest for a brief moment before repeating the attack. And the needle nose are like just like little smiley orbs.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think we got this.
Okay.
Right. I think we. Is that a confident nailed it or like a we got it?
I think we nailed it.
Okay, great. We nailed it. And then let's do one more and then see if we can recap with actually describing what the enemies are.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Because
here we go.
I don't know that we are going to be that.
We learned, but what did we retain?
Look, they're two different things, and they're different skills. The final enemy that we are going to be talking about today is number 135.
And that is the Miss Cluck.
This got to be a chicken.
This has to be a chicken.
This has to be a chicken.
Has to be a chicken.
Now, it's Miss Cluck. So is this like Miss Thang, or is it like a teacher? Is it a chicken who's a teacher, or is it like a chicken with attitude?
Right. I think it has the more matronly
Sure
thing.
This is some sort of like teacher chicken.
I think Miss Cluck works in a one-room schoolhouse. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I conservative dress. You know, there will be a Mr. Cluck who comes around to try and like woo her, but she will rebuff his advances.
Exactly.
Even though she's interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it.
But like, it can't just be. Can it just be a chicken? Is it wearing something?
It's a good question.
Because what is like the enemy? What is the menacing thing? Yeah.
I mean, does it lay eggs to compete with Yoshi eggs? Actually, kind of made uneasy by the existence of another character that can lay eggs, like in the presence of Yoshi.
Well, but I think
there are a lot of birds here, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we think that it is a matronly chicken. Well, maybe she's just stern. Maybe there's like a library level in one of these games.
I love this. Yes, a library chicken.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Cluck is... Oh, Miss Clucks are chickens made of cardboard used as a hiding place by Peeplies in Yoshi's Woolly World. And Peeplies are small chick enemies that are made out of like yarn. So they are
Okay.
So Miss Cluck is a disguise...
Gotcha.
For three little Peeplies that are like underneath it. So they're trying to like sneak in R-rated movies as Miss Cluck.
That's right. This is the tall trench coat of
exactly.
Yeah.
But the ruse has gone on too long, and now they are teaching in a one-room schoolhouse. But they're in over their heads. But they can't blow it, or they can't let the facade drop.
Right.
Or they'll get in trouble.
Never be able to sneak into an R-rated movie ever
again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think partial credit.
No, I mean we got it was a chicken, so that's like What do we have anything below partial credit and above total failure? Like
partial failure.
Partial failure. Okay. Now let's see.
Yes.
Can we remember what these things are?
I'm sure that we can. There was one of these in here that I saw that I do just want to shout out. Because there was something. Oh, if I can even remember it now, I'm not gonna be able to find it. There's like some Yoshi variant in here, like evil Yoshi or ghost Yoshi or something like that. Fake Yoshi, number 64. I wanted to talk about that.
Okay.
What is fake Yoshi?
And what would be its utility in a game?
Yeah, I mean, is there like a is it like a disguise similar to what the Peeplies use with the Miss Cluck? Is it a disguise that a bunch of hey-hos, aka Shy Guys, use to like try and get close to you, trick you into thinking, no, we're just a Yoshi, and then they throw it aside and attack you?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense.
That sounds like fun.
Because it makes like Yoshi think that he's back among friends.
Right.
Lets his guard down.
Yeah. Because if you don't have the element of surprise on a Yoshi, you're going to gobble you up.
Good luck. Good luck.
Do we have to look this one up?
We do have to look it up.
Okay, great.
Okay. Fake Yoshis are enemies in Yoshi's New Island. These Shy Guys disguise themselves as Yoshi.
Yeah. I think that's a nailed it. If we're choosing to count this one. I did select it. It was not randomly selected.
Well, I think we 100% count it.
Okay, great.
Because that's good for us.
Yeah, it ups our batting average.
Yep.
Just like the slugger.
Yep.
Okay. So let's review from the top. The unshelled Koopa, even though it didn't count, but we knew what it was.
Yeah. It's a Koopa without a shell that's wearing its little white a tank
top, and he's chasing after the shell usually.
Yep.
He's upset. He wants to be back in that shell. Caged ghost. It's like a gelatinous thing that like fills a space, a tube.
Or might come out of like a floor grate, like a sewer grate to block your way.
Glide guy, which is a shy guy
with a parasol on its head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good.
Somehow related to Mary Poppins. We're not sure how exactly. Chompagobbler.
This was also
this is a
ghost.
This is the lantern ghost.
No. That's the Tetu Cantera.
Okay.
So the Chompagobbler was this the one that was just like a... Oh, no. A Tetu Cantera was the metal one.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so a Chompagobbler may be the lantern
I think that is the lantern ghost.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up just to make sure. Well, I mean, what's the point of guessing if
I know, but it's just like I just like appreciate
it's the paper lantern one. Okay.
An episode of the show where we have to look up the same information twice. Okay, the Tetu Cantera, that's the
metal ghost.
That's the iron ghost.
Yeah, that's the iron ghost.
That looks like the McDonald's trick or treat bucket.
Yeah.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish with
is it
googly eyes.
Clam.
Googly eyes, but yellow and pink.
Mm-hmm. Boobla. That's the ghost that comes up from the ground.
Yeah, this is the one that was also in Link's Awakening.
That's right. Gator.
Big gator head.
Big gator head. That's right. We nailed that one. Loch Nester.
This is the puffer, the puffer fish with spikes and big red lips.
Which we're so far away from.
Yep.
The Nipper Plant.
As seen in World 7 of Super Mario Brothers 3.
Mm-hmm. And in World 5. Like, they're kind of, they're around. Just little white plant guys that...
Yeah, that chomp, and if you step on them, you die.
Let's see, where are we?
The Beach Blurt. No, Beach Burt.
Yeah.
Which you nailed.
Yes.
We know that one for
He's
sure.
just a big round guy with a red nose and wearing swim trunks. Slime.
Just a slime. This is the one that they look like platforms.
And then when you touch them,
but
they turn into a big slimy guy. Frame Chomp.
The metal frame on which you would craft a chain chomp.
Right. Like a yarn chain chomp. Slugger.
It's a shy guy with a baseball bat that's really menacing.
We really nailed this
one.
Vampire Hey-Yo.
Hey, Hey-Ho.
Hey-Ho.
We learned that Hey-Hos are just shy guys.
So this is a vampire shy guy. And then we learned that the second they touch the ground...
They're just regular shy guys.
They're
swooping down at you. They're wearing little capes. It's kind of cute.
It is cute. Wild Patui Piranha.
They're green.
And they shoot the...
little orbs with faces, whatever those are called.
They shoot 3 of them, and then they pause it, and they shoot 3 more.
Should I look up what those are called?
No.
Okay, great.
It's like a wild spike.
No, I don't think so.
Spike...
I don't think Spike is in the name. I'm defying you and I'm looking it up. So that way we can know for sure. They are called needle noses.
Needle noses. Then Miss Cluck.
Yep, a cardboard disguise that 3 little
Peeplies.
Peeplies are hiding in. Sneaking R-rated movies.
And then finally, and similarly, the fake Yoshi, which is a
shy guy in disguise.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Mark, we learned a lot here.
We did, yeah.
Do you feel as though your appreciation for the bestiary of the Yoshi games has increased?
How
you feeling here?
I'm feeling a little angry that there's so many ghosts. And that some of these are really poorly named. Honestly, I mean, I'm glad to have the information.
Yes.
But also, that's just a small sample of like the almost 250 that we started with.
That's right. There are 226 of these that we didn't talk about at all.
Yeah.
And mind you, there's a lot ninja guy, zombie guy, like there are shy guy tower, shy guys on pogo sticks. There are a lot of guys in here. Spear guy, snow guy, stilt guy. Like we thankfully didn't hit a lot of the same enemy type over and over again.
Other than ghosts. That was unknown to us.
That was unknown to us, and also they seem like totally different kinds of ghosts.
Yeah, also true. How about you?
I honestly, I'm just so thrilled about the slugger thing that like I kind of don't care about anything else. All right, Mark, let's close this out. All right, that is going to do it for this episode of Nintendo Cartridge Society. The next time we meet, there will be a whole bunch of new enemies to be put into this bestiary. And, we'll get to name them whatever we want because they're in the mysterious book. And we get to fill out those names. Should I do, should I make up names for all the creatures or should I leave them?
Well, I think you should do whatever your heart tells you to do, and I support you either way. But you may want to leave them because if we do this exercise in the future, it might be confusing if we're going with the canonical names, but you know them by the names that
and I'm like,
you made up.
I call that pee pee poo poo, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or like Kevin.
Yeah,
okay, I'll keep the canon names, and then so that will be because this will happen again. It'll have to. There are 226 of these we didn't get around to. There's a zombie guy. I think that's cool. Also, a Zeus guy.
That's fun.
Woozy guy? We should rank the different types of Shy Guys.
We did at some point for the ones that appeared in Yoshi's Island.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, we need to just we need to broaden that out.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Nintendo Cartridge Society. Thank you so much to our 16-bit patrons, Connor McCabe, Kyle Seaborn, Drew Mackey, Anthony Lobergellis. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you to everyone who is listening or supporting us at any level on the Patreon. Join the Discord if you're not there already. Email us. We'll send you an invitation. Anthony DeLuca made our logo. Our theme music is provided by 8BitBetty. You can get more of his music by going to 8bitbetty.com or by listening right now. For my co-host, Mark Mitchell, this is Patrick Eller saying thank you for listening.